Aries, hi. Welcome to 369 Mystical Tarot. This is your monthly reading for the month of October. Okay, let's just spread your cards first. Knight of Cups, Six of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Tower, the Justice, Nine of Cups, Hangman, Four of Wands, Five of Cups, Ace of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Okay. Ace of Swords, Six of Cups, Five of Swords. Okay. The Fool, Two of Swords, and Ten of Swords. Alright. I hope you all are doing well. This is a major energetic shift happening presently. But yeah, all is happening for the greater benefit of the society. Amazing time to meditate. Alright. In your recent past series, the dominant energy was of Knight of Cups. So either you were able to be emotionally satisfied within yourself because of whatever that you had, maybe your friendship or your family or whichever relationship that you had, you were in a way content there, or someone, a friend or someone came into your life because of whom you felt fulfilled, right? However, the Tower happened in your recent past. That means in some or the other field, a lot of things shattered down. Whatever your idea of reality was, it got shattered because of the Tower. However, it helped you to contemplate about what went wrong, where all that you committed mistakes, or which were the people that were wrong for you in your life, or which were the situations that were not really providing you with benefit, right? So you were able to contemplate because of the Tower in your life, and after which either you got justice, or you were able to do justice to your life or to the people in your life, right? So card of Justice, a person who understands, who has the rationality to understand what or who is right or wrong, right? So either you got into this energy after undergoing this Tower moment, you were able to contemplate and understand who or what was right or wrong, or you got divine justice in your life, right? And post which, Ace of Cups, that means divine itself blessed you with a lot of emotional fulfillment. So either you within yourself got in tune with your intuition and were able to connect to the divine, or divine gave you such lucky moments where, you know, there are moments where even the strangers are like super nice. We win lottery in terms of emotions, right? So friends are being super nice, very supportive, family members are being super nice, so kind of that. So divine, obviously God doesn't come on his own and fulfills you like that, but you could feel the sense of fulfillment within yourself, or even in your life, whoever was there in your life, in a way made you content or fulfilled emotionally, right? The Ace of Cups is a beautiful card where there's this bird, this dove-like creature, and then there's this religious faith, peace, and divine itself offering this huge cup of emotional fulfillment, right? Post which, you got into this Three of Pentacles energy. So even if see, there are times when we are not really able to help out everybody in our life, right? So it's always beneficial to support whoever that we can, but sometimes we fail to do that. Why? Because we just don't, maybe people are exploiting our goodness or kindness, right, or generosity. So you just came into this energy where you decided to fill into your own cup instead of supporting or helping whoever was coming for whatever in your life, right? So maybe this Tower card helped you understand like not everybody deserves our kindness or generosity, or maybe you just were in the state of mind where you just decided not to help others out but instead fill into your own cup. So I'm not sure if it is good for you or bad for you, if it was good for you or bad for you, but this was your energy, right? I always suggest to support others, help others, be generous. So whatever that you have excess of, we should always share. If you have money, then share it. If you have happiness, then share it, right? That's my opinion. However, it's not necessary that we are always in a state of mind where we can give to others, right? So there's nothing bad if you were not able to do that. Anyway, this was your energy, right? And post which either somebody in your life or you yourself came into this King of Swords energy. That's a very righteous energy, a person who knows what is right and what is wrong, and has the power to stand up for righteousness, right? And for example, there is a debate happening in your family or amidst your friends, or some kind of debate, right, where you would always be victorious if you are a King of Sword, right? Because you have the right facts, you have righteousness, you have the information, the knowledge and experience to be victorious in a certain situation. So either you yourself were in this energy, the King of Swords energy, or somebody in your life came into your life and brought this energy of victory, of righteousness, of showing a mirror to the society and standing for what was what, right? So this was your recent past. In your immediate reality, the dominant energy is of Six of Pentacles, right? So in your present reality, you are rather deciding to help out others, the needy ones. You are being very generous. That's the dominant energy. Maybe in your past, because you were not able to help out people that needed your support, right now you are in a condition where state of mind and even being able, right, potent and capable to help out whoever needs whatever from you. Can be financial. Basically financial pentacles represent materialistic energy, but also otherwise. So whoever needs whatever from you, you are able to give that. You're very generous right now, right? And then in terms of emotions, right now you are in this nine of cups energy. So very independent person who is fulfilled within himself. So you're not seeking love outside, you're not really seeking any companionship, you're just rather fulfilled in whatever that you have built so far, whichever connections that you have in your life, can be in your family, friends, or even if there's nobody in your life, even still you are rather fulfilled and content with whatever you have built in terms of emotions. You are content within yourself, right? And that's why sorry in your present, I'm so sorry, in your present reality, you are emotionally very fulfilled and independent, right? Right after that is the Hangman energy. So Hangman, okay, on the face, it's a person who is stagnant, right? Who doesn't know, who is standing upside down, hanging upside down, and not really taking any action, and doesn't know what to do next. However, if you interpret it and understand it, a hangman, while hanging upside down, has a perspective which is not usual, right? So the hangman is able to look at the same reality from another perspective, an upside down perspective, right? So as a hangman, even if you are not really taking action, but you are having a perspective to look at your own reality in another way, right? So right now, it's not time to act. Right now is a time to look at the reality and understand what is happening from another perspective. Instead of you, Aries are mostly leaders, right? So you are mostly very, you have a good understanding about what's happening around you as well, most of the times. But sometimes there are times when people, because fire sign, right, emotional, even if you may be practical outside, but deep in you are very emotional, right? So like a child, basically, like a child who gets easily lulled by joys or sorrows, right? So this hangman is giving you the opportunity to look at your life, whatever the ventures that you have invested your time and energy in, from another perspective, right? And once you do that, you are getting into this ace of swords energy, where divine itself is blessing you with this righteousness, this word power, power of communication. Basically, in Hinduism we have Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge or wisdom, right? So this is not just Saraswati but also Shakti. So because you say there's a crown upon the sword, so wherever that you would be choosing to speak up, put up your opinion, you would be victorious. If you will be speaking in a on a stage, on a platform, you would be victorious. You would be able to state out whatever that you have inside, whatever that you want to express. And if any situation comes up where you are required to take a stand, you would be victorious, right? Post which you are getting into this Six of Cups energy. Six is a community kind of number, where you take the entire community alongside you. So this guy is talking to a flower lady, maybe, or offering flowers to an old lady, we don't know. So basically, having a nice rapport with all the neighborhood people, a sense of community, basically, where you are serving the society in certain way, can be as basic as passing a smile to a random neighbor with whom you don't generally talk or interact with. So your energy is taking the entire community alongside you, right? And after which you're getting into this Five of Swords energy, again a card of victory, a lot of swords. Basically, I don't know what is requiring you to speak up so much, but even in your past there were major emotions, but towards the end you came into this King of Swords energy. Swords basically represents communication, so maybe you are now getting empowered to communicate, express out what you need in your life, or wherever that you were needed to speak out in your past, you are now taking a stand. Maybe this Tower card brought immense changes in your life, and this Hangman further gave you lot of time to contemplate about where else that you need to speak up, because of which, and divine also supported you. You have two aces. In your past you had Ace of Cups, so that means emotional fulfillment by divine support, and in your present that there is Ace of Swords, that means ability to communicate with divine support. And post which you are getting into this Five of Swords energy, where the protagonist is having three swords of victory and his opponents are rather losing. So if anybody was trying to pull you down, bring attack your reputation, or harm you in any way, they are rather losing, and you are coming out to be very victorious with three swords in your hands, right? So I hope you don't rather get in. I hope there is no need to have any fights or battles, but if any need comes where your enemies are trying to pull you down, or any jealous people, whenever we are getting success, people get jealous, right? So if anybody would try to bring you down, you would rather be victorious in your present reality. Now in your upcoming future, the dominant energies of the Hermit, so that's a Virgo card. Either a Virgo is entering your life in your future, or you yourself are getting into this energy where, so the Hermit, though on the face looks sad, but he has a lantern in his hand and a stick, right, with which he can make out his way, right? So Hermit, this energy of Hermit always offers an opportunity to contemplate about life and understand the more significant aspect of life. Many times we get stuck in just one field, right? There are so many fields. Like material is just one side. There is a spiritual side, a religious side, then social side. So there are many times we have a tendency to just focus on one field or two fields, and then we ignore others. So this Hermit card of Hermit, when we actually abandon every venture, and for a bit we just focus upon what is the meaning of life, what is the reality of life, which segment needs our attention, where what is the purpose of my life specifically, or your life specifically, right? So when we understand and contemplate about these things as a hermit, we find our real path in our life, rather than wasting our life in just eat, sleep, repeat and stuff, eat, sleep, repeat. We rather understand the real purpose of life, the significance of life, and we are able to focus on that, right? And everybody's purpose varies, and you must be knowing what's your purpose. But this card of Hermit offers you an opportunity. Either a Virgo is coming up and enlightening your life in your future, and rather bringing this hermit kind of energy in your life, or you yourself are getting into it. I always interpret cards to be our own personal energy. They can come as other people as well, but they affect every person we come across, impacts our energy, right? So we are getting into, you are getting into this hermit energy in a way, and post which you are getting this into this Four of Wands energy. So there are huge chances of you getting your soulmate, your love, some love relationship where there's this utopia. Four of Wands, right? So manifestation of a big time utopia where there's this house, a loved one, and a perfect family life, right? So either you're meeting somebody who would be perfect for you after your contemplation, either you're getting married, or you're meeting a loved one, or a soulmate, a twin flame, or maybe this Virgo itself is your perfect soulmate. We don't know what kind of person it would be, but we do know that there is a solid tendency, possibility of you finding your loved one, manifesting your loved one. Basically, Wands is a big time manifestation energy, right? And you being a fire sign has the capability of it, because fire is a wand, basically manifestation ability. So you in your immediate future, you can manifest your perfect partner. You have the potential to get your utopia, right? And but then the only problem that I can see right beside it is Five of Cups. So maybe you lost a loved one in your past, or maybe your utopia will vary from what you would be achieving. Say your perfect partner may vary from your ideal partner that you have imagined so far, or you may have undergone, because in your past also you underwent the Tower moment, right? So maybe in your future there is a possibility that out of 5, if 3 cups have fallen down and 2 cups are still there, you may focus upon the fallen cups instead of what you have. So if your attitude changes into what you don't have, like a pessimistic attitude rather than what you have, and being grateful for it, your life may change, right? Because it's not healthy, right? Because right beside you have this perfect utopia, perfect family life, perfect loved one, this communion with your perfect person. But if you would be pessimistic in your life, you may lose whatever that you have as well, right? So now that you know, I would suggest that be optimistic, be grateful for what you would be having in your life, instead of focusing upon what you have lost in terms of emotions, people, trustworthy people. You should rather focus upon what you have gained, what all you have achieved in terms of emotions or business or whatsoever, right? Whatever that you have achieved, be grateful for that, be thankful for that. Whatever that we focus on grows, so if you'll focus on what you don't have, that will grow. If you will focus on what you have, then that will grow, right? Post which you are getting into this Fool energy. So the Fool is a card of new beginnings, right? The Zero card, basically the main protagonist, actually Aries card as well. This is your own card, right? So but then Fool is a bit naive, but is divinely protected, right? And he has loyal creatures like this jackal cum dog, bewaring him of potential problems or dangers. So you may undertake a new journey or new beginning in your future, or you may get into this Fool kind of energy where you don't know what you further want to do in your life, right? However, in your very bag there are aces of all kinds, of all elements. We just saw you got Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords as well, but in your bag also, even in your future, you have all the aces, provided you learn how to utilize all those aces perfectly, right? Right beside us, Two of Swords energy. So you may be afraid of unknown enemies, but then you need to take out your blindfold and see for yourself if there are actually any enemies, or are you afraid of unnecessary enemies in blank air, right? Post which you may feel betrayed as well. That's the last card. You may feel betrayed by all, emotionally abandoned, emotionally disappointed. All this begins once your attitude changes and becomes pessimistic. So otherwise you are making quite a success. You were coming out, are getting quite a lot of victories in your present. In your future also, you have this utopia, you have this potential to undergo a new journey and have new beginnings. The only problem I'm seeing is your own emotions, your own attitude that is getting a bit pessimistic, that is focusing upon what you can't, what you don't have, what you have lost, or unknown enemies, or this fear of betrayal, this feeling of betrayal or disappointment within yourself. If you don't do that, if you rather focus upon what you have, you rather have this perfect utopia, and if you utilize this hermit energy, you can actually have a new path, a new beginning as a fool in your element. The sun is shining upon your head, you have all the aces in your hands, provided you utilize the energies perfectly and don't let your attitude get negative in your future. I hope the reading resonated with you. It's a collective reading. Do support my channel if you liked it. Off I go, yo 369 Tarot.